Let's go on a Gettin Grubby journey. Today I'm teaching you how to cook a crispy, succulent, tender buttermilk chicken burger. Check that one out, rude boy. First step of making a legendary crispy buttermilk chicken burger is making a flavoured buttermilk marinade to coat those filleted thighs in. Let's go. What do we need for the buttermilk marinade, I hear you say? Let me fill you in on that one. We need buttermilk, of course, but don't use it all because we've got some banging dressing for this burger coming up. We need some Cajun seasoning, a little bit of spice, you know what I'm saying? We need smoky paprika because who doesn't love smoky paprika? The juice of some pickles or gherkin. Sounds a bit mad, I know, but that acidity packs loads of flavour. Salt, pepper, and some super fiery hot sauce. I think we're ready to rock and roll. First part of the buttermilk marinade is, funnily enough, the buttermilk. Make sure you don't use it all though, because we're saving a little bit for our dressing later. Next up, we're going to pack a little bit of powder and go with some Cajun seasoning. Just a little touch. Smoky paprika, because who don't love smoky paprika? Little touch of that too. A touch of our good old friend, hot sauce, packing loads of flavour. We don't actually need any gherkins, we just need the juice from these bad boys. Last but not least, our good old favourite seasoning, salt and pepper. Just realised I got the lid onto this as well. That'd be a nice laugh for me. Yeah. Where's that up? Get it to an even consistency. Now we're going to dunk our chicken. Once the marinade is all stirred through, we're going to get a chicken in there, cover it in cling film, and leave it to rest for at least half an hour, ideally 4 hours, but I know that some of you don't have 4 hours, so at least half an hour. Get some cling film over it, bang it in the fridge. You know what I'm saying? Right, whilst our chicken's marinating in that naughty buttermilk dressing, we're gonna make up like a coleslaw-y kind of dressing to go on our chicken burger. First up, that little bit of buttermilk I talked about is going straight in. Equal parts of mayonnaise, some sriracha, and a handful of our red slaw. And you're going to end up with something looking a little bit like this. Proper naughty. I'm also going to give it a little season as well, actually. Proper naughty.
Yeah, okay.
Once your chicken's marinated, we can remove it from the fridge, take off the cling film in some sort of lucrative way, similar to Nigella. And we can now get on with our floured mix that's going to go on the outside of our chicken, so when we fry it, it gets that gorgeous crisp crunch on the outside. To start with, I've gone for corn flour, a little bit different to a classic plain flour, but I think it gives it an additional crunch and works wonders for a dish like this. Pouring loads of that, it does make an absolute mess if you get it everywhere, so try not to. Next, classic seasoning, salt and pepper, garlic granules, smoky pap. Stir that through, so it's even when your chicken dives in that floury mess. As I've mentioned before, we ain't got no deep fat fryer, and I doubt you do too, unless you want your house absolutely stinking or you're in a kitchen. Veg oil in the pan, high heat, and to test it, flick a little bit of flour in, it should sizzle. If it ain't sizzling yet, it ain't hot enough. Brioche bun, fluffy, soft, arguably the most important part of a burger. Mayonnaise for a flavoursome crisp. You want them to be slightly toasted, as if they've been in a toaster, but obviously we're not going to get these in the toaster. Mayo on, face down, in a hot pan. Sizzle. After about a minute, grab your buns, nice and toasted. Bloody hot as well. Chicken, marinating, flour station, done. Oil hot in pan, we're going to test it. Pinch of flour, goes in, sizzling, and then that's hot enough. Get chicken, shake off any excess liquid, get in the flour, coat on either side, make sure you shake off any excess, but make sure you cover all those nooks and crannies. And in, away from you should get a nice sizzle. You don't want to overcrowd the pan as well. We're only going to get 2 in at a time. If you get more than 2 in, the heat will go down, it won't get that crisp that we're looking for. I told you people. You want them to be in there for probably about 8 minutes or until they're golden brown and crispy. kitchen roll on a plate, chicken, 8 to 10 minutes. Should look really golden brown and crispy like this. Get on the plate to absorb all the oil. And now we're gonna stack up our burger. Crispy. Your chicken is fried. It's crispy, it's succulent, it's delicious. Your slaw and sauce, your schloss. How did you say it?
Sauce.
So we're gonna go with schloss. Bottom of the bun. Come on, let's go. Pile it up with your schloss, as we've said. Usually you would put a sauce on, but this is so saucy, we ain't gonna bother. Get a proper piece of chicken. Look at that. And we're gonna get some gherkins on there as well. Look at that. You know what? Double decker. Not the chocolate bar, not the bus. Double decker buttermilk chicken burger. What are you telling me? The Leaning Tower of buttermilk chicken burger. Serious. Wallop!